and welcome back to Mandala Makeup. On today's video, we are going to be doing a look that is going to make it look like there's a waterfall scenery like in my face, like behind my face. We're going to be using some special effects, some paint, eyeshadow, really make this like scene pop. So it's going to take forever, but let's get into it. Okay, just to kind of start us off, the look is going to be kind of like, I guess the outline or the cutout is going to be like this side of my face, not split in half, but kind of like it's this section. And so I'm gonna actually end up gluing my eyebrow down, and we're gonna be using some special effects makeup later on to kind of like push the skin to make it look like it's like really under the skin. Okay, so now that I have that brow like glued down and flattened, I'm now gonna go in with a pointed, like really detailed brush and go in with the white on this palette just to kind of outline the shape that I'm going for. I'm just gonna go in and fill in. So there's gonna be like two mountains, like kind of things right here, and trees with the waterfall kind of going in the center, and then where it splashes into the water, and then kind of like a skyline, like a little bit of peak of sky right there. So we have a lot of work on our hands, but envision this like that. So here we go. Go in with an even smaller brush and start adding a little bit more like deeper crevices and stuff. Really liking the rocks. I think I'm gonna leave them because when I go back in with the green, it's gonna like kind of pull through a little bit more. I think what I'm gonna start focusing on is this water part right here. And then that way when I do the waterfall, I can kind of have a little bit of like a guide of what that's gonna look like. Okay, so now that we have this, I'm really liking how this is looking. And my original thought was to take this blue all the way up and then go in with like details and stuff. But I actually don't think I'm gonna do that. I like how bright that water is. So I think I'm gonna actually take the blue as the detail instead of vice versa. So let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah, that turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. I'm gonna do some cleanup work with this. And then there's gonna be, you know how at the end of a waterfall, there's always that mist from where it like hits the water? We're gonna go in and add that. I'm just thinking that I'm gonna trying to figure out the right brush for that. So that might take some thinking. Okay, so I'm liking this, but I think this bit later on is going to become a little bit less flat. But I think it's time to go in with that like fluff. And so I'm gonna try this brush, but I really don't know. I've never done this before, so bear with me. This is definitely my calling in life because that worked out beautifully. Oh my, yes. Okay, so I'm really happy with the water. I don't think I'm gonna touch it for now, but I think it's time to go in with a little bit of that green detail. This is looking a little flat. So I'm just going to be applying it as such to this, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I'm really liking where that is out. I think it's time to do this upper half, and then we can really take a step back, see if we need to add any final touches. But I really like how this is coming together. I feel really confident about it. Okay, so now that I have the trees, I wanted them to be like thin forest trees because they're gonna be really full. Thin but full. I don't really know how to explain it, but we're just gonna go in and see how this goes. Okay, I'm liking the vision a lot more. This strip will be turned into sky, so hopefully that'll work out. Okay, now it is finished. I really like this. I feel like it just is absolutely a piece of art, and I'm kind of shocked that I actually did it. So I really don't want to like be too expressive just so that I don't mess it up, but now it is time to make this kind of like feel like it's coming like out of the face, like from the face. So I'm a little nervous, but here we go. Okay, so as you can see, this is where we are going with this, but it is gonna take a lot of time because I'm not as skilled with this scar wax as I assumed. Hi guys, so at this point in the video, the scar wax was covering my mouth, so I could not talk without it destroying the look. So at this point, I'm just going in with some e.l.f. concealer to kind of blend the prosthetic skin wax stuff into my normal skin to make it a little less obvious. So. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look and I'm so proud of it, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching Mandala Makeup. Bye everyone!